So hello friends. So till now we have discussed about the uh, Z score and confidence interval. Okay. So I'll tell you about the confidence interval. In the confidence interval, when we talk about the confidence interval, it tells us about the upper bound and the lower bound. तो शिबोके interval हमारा equalities tells us about the that the within this interval we have the data. Okay, your data will lie in that range. And we'll talk about 1.96 and everything we'll see in this chapter. And what I've told you about the confidence interval tells us about the upper bound and the lower bound. So let's take an example. Whatever the z score I'll get, okay, z score, whatever I'll get, and if I found the z square, um, I can calculate the area. Area is nothing but your p value, which we have discussed in the last chapter. And here if I get the z as 1.96 plus or minus, so 1.96 is the right. So um, so 1.96 value, if you see, so the p value, which is the area, is 25%. Okay, 0.025. If my z is 1.96 plus minus, so my, let's consider the minus. Okay, you can see the two tables, plus and minus. Okay, so plus is for the right side, minus is for the left side. So if you see the area, which is p value is 0.025, so it's 25%. So if you can see in the diagram, it's 25%, 2.5%, correct. So 2.5% is your blue area. Okay, so this will tell you the area, which represent by the p value, right. So we have if you last in the last video we have seen, right, 64%, 95%, and 99%. So if you remove the 100 minus 2.5 plus 2.5, because why we are doing 2 times 2.5, because we have plus and minus value. So plus 1.96 is 2.5, minus 1.96 is also 2.5. So if we reduce, so if you reduce 2.5% plus 2.5%, which is 2 times of 2.5%, which is 5%. So out of 100 it will be 95%, right. Now we know the mean. Now we know 2.5%. Okay, so we know the z square, we know the mean. And if so now we have the z score, right. Z score is 1.96 multiplied by standard deviation. Okay, so what's the basically the issue is, uh, x plus standard deviation, right, plus minus of standard deviation. So x bar is the mean, plus, if we know the z square multiplied by standard deviation, so z square is multiplied by the standard deviation. Okay, if we know the z square, we know the area. If my z square is 1.96, and if we multiply by the standard deviation, okay, plus minus of the mean plus minus standard deviation into z square. So you know the area, right, 68%, 99%, and 95%. Hope you like this video. Thank you.